full-fledged CRUD application. That means that if you learn how to build this, you'll be able to build most complicated Mern applications out there. If you think about it, every app is a CRUD app in some way. CRUD stands for create, read, update, and delete. You can find this pattern everywhere. Building a blog, create posts, read them, and delete them. Building a social media network with users, create users, update user profiles, and delete users. Building a movie app, add your favorites, rate them, and delete them. You get the point. If you learn the concepts and the file structure of the project built in this video, you'll be able to build more complex projects by yourself. Without any further ado, let's dive into the code. Let's start building it. First, we're going to open an empty Visual Studio Code window. You can use any code editor, but I prefer Visual Studio Code for many benefits that it has. Secondly, we are going to go to your desktop and then create a new folder. You can name it Memories Project. Now you have to drag and drop it to your Visual Studio Code. Once we are in, you can go above and then click View and Terminal. This is going to open your terminal. And since we'll be working technically with two different applications here, we're going to split our terminal into two parts. First one is going to be for our client-side application or React side, and the second one is going to be for Node. We are going to create two separate folders as well. First one is going to be named Client, and the second one is going to be called Server. Now, we can cd into Client with our first terminal on the left side, and there we're going to initialize an empty React application by typing npx create react app /. Make sure you're in the client directory. In terms of prerequisites, the only thing you're going to need is going to be the newest version of Node. Just click the newest one and download it for your own operating system. While the client side is installing, we can create a new file called index.js inside of the server directory. This is going to be the starting point of our server application. Inside of the second terminal, we're going to navigate to that server directory, and there we're going to run the command npm init -y. This is going to initialize an empty package.json, and now we'll be able to install all the necessary dependencies. Dependencies that we need are going to be as follows: npm install, and we need body parser. This one is going to enable us to send post requests. Then we need course, which is going to enable cross-origin requests. Then we need Express, of course. We're going to use Express as a framework for creating the routing of our application. And then finally, Mongoose. We're going to use Mongoose to create models for our posts. And then finally, we need NodeMon. We're going to use NodeMon so that we don't have to manually reset the server every time we make a change. Instead, NodeMon will be doing that for us. You can click enter, and this should install all of the necessary dependencies. While that is installing, we can go into index.js and import these dependencies. First of all, we have import express from express. Then we have import body parser from body -parser. Import mongoose from mongoose.